Buonasera, it is me, Chris Cuomo. And I have got this molto bene brandy show. I love my mother. I hate my brother. So let's get after it and have us a good time.
It's a good fucking bread. Guys.
So stupid.
Chris Cuomo.
He is
not only he's back, and not only is he back.
Is he back in pog form? Well, actually, that does look like a pog.
It does. And not only is he back in pog form, Mersh, but he's reading his YouTube comments again.
That's never good.
And not only is he reading his
You
YouTube
shouldn't
comments,
do that, Chris.
He's reading his YouTube comments about UFOs.
What?
Yeah.
Little green men. No.
Hey, why don't you read the YouTube comments about the bird?
Where's the bird, Chris?
Aliens are small and green, like an olive.
This fucking bird murdering greaseball.
Men. No. All of these pushes about UFOs and our coverage at News Nation are about...
What is News Nation? Is that the thing that Bill O'Reilly's on?
About transparency. Your government's responsibility to take the power that you have given them and be held to account. What do they know? What do they not? And
I love how he went from being just a mouthpiece of the DNC to being middle of the road Chris Cuomo. I'm middle of the road guy.
Middle of the road guy, and we all got to come together. Like, he really just thinks he's insightful. He's he's bringing people together.
God damn.
Why? That's what it's about. I'm Chris Cuomo. Thank you very much for being here for a special episode of the Chris Cuomo Project. Your comments, your concerns on the specific issue of UFOs and where my head is about why it matters.
Do you know why he's doing topical comment reading? Because all the other ones are bullying him or asking him where the bird is still.
We all know what all the bulk of the comments
we know what the
are.
real comments are.
Yeah.
It's literally like 500 comments of people calling him a fucking bird murdering meatball. And then there's like 2 or 3 like, what do you think about UFOs? And he's like, I will do the UFO one.
Hey,
the Chomo Project.
Yeah.
It's still the best.
Hold on.
Enhance.
Get it just right.
Enhance.
The Chomo Project.
Right here. The Chomo Project.
Our next partner.
How many stingers do you need?
Well, this is a stinger for his live read, so we're going to go ahead and skip that.
It's like the beginning of an indie movie with all the
Here's something,
production companies. There's like 40 of them.
Whoa, he has 2 live reads at the beginning. Chris, I don't know who's teaching you YouTube, but you could have 1 live read after an intro. That's fine, but you cannot do back-to-back. You could do back-to-back live reads in a fucking clip, but they can't be back-to-back. They have to be spread out.
And some would say even that's pushing it. I don't even like the ones that kick off right away with a fucking sponsor, because you're like, you haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah.
That annoys me. A lot of true crime channels are doing that now. Well, they'll be like, a woman vanishes in Vermont and we have the case here, blah, blah, blah. But first, I want to tell you about League Shadow Legend. Shadow Legend.
A woman,
and you're like,
a woman vanishes in Vermont. And if you want to vanish those wrinkles, we have this new cream.
You're like, could you at least get halfway through before you start dropping fucking live reads?
Hi, Mr. Cuomo. I'm calling because it says here if you've had any UFO.
That sounds like when those scam baiters use like the girl voice to fool people. Chris Cuomo got a voice modulator.
It's just Pessy with his voice modulator.
Yeah, it's just Pessy talking like a girl with his voice mod.
I was just going to say, it just sounds like Chris Cuomo with his nose plugged. Like, hi, I'm just wondering if you've been talking about UFOs.
Yeah, also, you're much better looking than your brother.
You're very handsome. Oh, have you been working out? Your guns are beautiful.
Pessy, do you have the girl voice?
Yeah, hold on.
I was going to point out, too, like, imagine what a fucking loser you'd have to be to leave a voicemail for the Chris Cuomo YouTube show. But now imagine you're such a fucking loser that you're calling the Chris Cuomo voicemail to talk about UFOs.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, this is long time fan, Joyce. I'm a lady. I was wondering if talked about any, fucking aliens and all the the UFOs and little spacemen and the shit.
Thank you. Chris? Chris? Chris, what do you have to say, Chris?
Didn't they suck something out of your brain and put you back? And so I'm glad it was.
Oh, suck my what, pal? I'm not a fan, bro.
They're calling him Joy of Sexy in the chat.
You telling me? So you telling me these aliens what? They're like fans or something?
Gay aliens, yeah.
They're trying to suck things out of me.
Yeah.
And I share your disappointment, except I'd rather be on the road to disclosure than not on the road to disclosure. So yes, I was hoping for more. Yes, I wanted Congress to turn the screws on NASA. Yes, I hope that they get the skiff. Yes, I wanted to hear more, but it was better than nothing, and that's where we started. So I'll take it as a step. The next step is obviously more important in terms of the nature and degree of disclosure. And again, for me, it's not about little green men. If there's, proof of life beyond us, I would not be surprised. I think it's very arrogant to believe that we're the only ones that were.
He's just been reading books in his off time, huh? Or I'm sorry, he's been listening to audiobooks in his off time.
Possible of it in a universe that
he doesn't read books. He's been reading like the magazines you get at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, like Bat Boy found in Wisconsin.
Or like Time.
Yeah.
He listens to magazines on tape.
Be ever expanding. But whatever you know,
hey,
whatever
you got this month's Time magazine audiobook.
Look,
it's just I'm driving, so I can't really read.
Look how easy it is to get a fucking plaque from YouTube if you come from mainstream media. Like he's got a YouTube plaque. Look how easy it is to get one.
I think that there
or if you kill your son with the vax.
Yeah, that helps.
Be more information about it, at least to our leaders, so that they can explain it to us. I get that some of the stuff is confidential. You got it from China. You don't want them to know, although I'd be shocked that they don't, right? Because if they send it over here.
Yo, have you guys listened to this show Coast to Coast?
Yeah, you heard of this guy? Art Bell or something.
Art Bell, this guy's great. I found some clips on YouTube.
I love it. This fucking guy.
It didn't come back. Obviously, they're going to be aware. They can do better. And I think it's symptomatic of a problem in our government.
He had to flex a little for everybody.
And our governance in general. And it's got to be fixed and it's got to be better. And that's what
Sorry, the ejacutation.
The issue is to me.
Chris, this is Shane. It's about the show you did with Jeremy Corbell. What everybody's not understanding is...
yeah, Chris, this is Shane, a different fucking guy.
Yeah, hey Chris, how you doing? This is Shane. Totally not your neighbor.
You hear him through the walls being picked up through the microphone.
Hey Chris, how you doing? This is Shane, and I was just wondering with your Jeremy Corbell interview, did you guys get along off the air? And also, can you bring my lawnmower back? I said you could borrow it, not keep it.
Morrow.
that it's been a race between us and whoever's out there. They got to our planet. They found life. They're experimenting on
Hey,
us.
listen, they found life.
Not if they found the Cuomo project, they didn't.
I can hear the pizza grease through the phone.
Oh yeah, you can.
So what they're doing.
Can you go back? I want you to hear I want you to hear when he talks
They
about
found
life. They found life.
I'm going back. Oh my God.
Between us and whoever's out there. They got to our planet. They found life.
We found
They
life.
got to our planet. They found life.
They found life.
They found the Virgin Mary.
He's doing the sign of the cross.
And that life was Tony Soprano, the man who sent me to hell.
And that's the man who sent me into space.
Look, I don't care about these aliens. As long as they believe in the Pope and Mother Mary, I'm fine with them. Look, as long as these aliens are Christian.
Yeah, exactly. They came here for They came here to get Jesus.
Because their planet didn't have Jesus. And Oz did.
That's right. The Italians gave the aliens Jesus and stonemasonry.
Chris, I'm going to hang up and let you answer.
Hey, Chris, when are you going to come by the Knights of Columbus? Have a drink. Fucking asshole.
They're experimenting on us. They're doing what they're doing. Had we found anything anywhere else?
Certainly not on this YouTube channel.
Hey, Chris, I got a question. What if it's not aliens? It's just like, I don't know, fancy Jews or something. I'll hang up and listen.
Hey, Chris, is it true what that Margarine Thaler Green says about, the moon and the lasers and the Jewish folk and all that?
You know, I got to be honest with you, though. Her personal record as squash is pretty impressive, Chris.
Is it true that they got those Jewish space lasers? And Chris is like, I don't know. Like, when I left there, Zucker had a prototype, but it wasn't working yet.
I'm still waiting for that to be the big reveal in Starfield. The Starborn are just Jews.
Jews with a space laser? I wish you would love that.
On there. We're experimenting. People are not understanding this. It's real. Call me. I got more for you.
Call me. I got more for you.
Shane's a problem.
You got more for me. I don't know you have anything for me.
Shane's a problem right there. He's literally Stan.
I love this.
Call me, bro. We'll hang out.
You got to have proof of these things. This idea that, well, what would we do if we were somewhere else? That's what.
How do you know you didn't call him?
Call Shane.
Call Shane. Maybe.
All right, new thing in the comments section for Chris Cuomo video. Ask him if he's ever going to call Shane back. That's all I want to know.
Ask him to call Shane. I want to know about the aliens.
Ask him if he'll call Shane back.
Wait. Make accounts that are just called Shane.
Yes.
And be like, hey, man.
You going to call
Haven't
me?
heard from you yet.
Hey, man.
That would be fucking brilliant. He'd get this poor guy arrested.
Yeah.
That assumes there is someone else that we know is doing.
But fuck it, Chris. It's just Chris doing the phone call anyway. He has to play along like it's a real guy. This guy keeps bugging me.
Something else. I know Jeremy has a lot of conviction on this issue, and I'm happy to talk to him about it. But I believe that you only know what you show. So I don't want to engage in some discussion that's completely speculative.
Royce, it's going to end up this whole thing where he's out to dinner with his family, but he's also having dinner with someone as Shane, and he has to keep switching between the costumes, and then he sits down at his family dressed like Shane, and they're like, what's going on?
What a wacky series of events.
It's called Mr.
What a comedy of errors.
Mr. Doubtfanook? I like that.
What would we do if we...
All right, I want to hear what Space Fredo has to say.
Let's hear him.
Find another thing.
Space Fredo's good. I'm smart.
Because we do, dissecting and experiments on
Can we get a mod and get Chris Cuomo in Starfield, please?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm trying to get the artifact.
A fully voiced mod of Chris Cuomo, but Merch does all the voices.
Look, you got no way of understanding what you even got. All right. Hey.
Look, I know what you're thinking. This is derivative Skyrim. But honestly, the mechanics are fun.
Yeah, it's just Skyrim with no story.
So Skyrim the way I play it. I hear you.
So why? All right, I get you. It's not.
Although I'll give it to Starfield, they you think, wow, I'm gonna have this big epic adventure. No, they just made a very realistic simulation of what it would be like to travel through space.
Yeah, that's true.
Very large and barren, and there's no story.
Did I show you the Merch if Bethesda made Cyberpunk video?
No.
Okay.
Reasonable or impossible. I just want to get on the proof train. You know what I'm saying? Truth train. Let's get proof of what it is. Let's have them understand if they've been able to identify things that
you want to get on the
our
proof
airspace
trend
that come from other countries or whatever their origin is. I just think to the extent that there's more to be shared, it should be shared. That the idea that our presumption is that the government doesn't have to tell us anything is a bad and false premise.
Yeah, but you want to start with aliens.
Chris, this is Brian.
Hey, this is Brian. This is totally not Shane. Just to be clear, this is totally.
Yeah, that
not
Shane guy sucks, but you should call me though. And it's like Shane's just trying to trick him into calling him.
I pretty much like to listen to you because you do have both sides. But the UFO thing, I really think that it's going to do the same it's always done. We bring it up, we get the good things happening, and then all of a sudden, everything starts to get buried under again. And the establishment hopes that we forget. What do you
Can
think
we do
about
this?
that?
Can we
Goodbye.
round up and kill everyone who's wasting energy thinking about UFOs?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm 100% behind that. It
The
doesn't
world
matter.
is on fire all around you, and you're like, what if there's little spacemen? You're fucking fat. You should die alone in your apartment, sir.